Hey, good morning, everybody. I'm Rob Maxwell. I'm an exercise physiologist. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Oftentimes people are always telling you what to do, the advice given, but a lot of times people don't say why. I have it's award-winning in my mind, podcast called There's a Method to the Madness, and I tackle things like that. And I'm going to be doing various things like this on this YouTube channel, along with great, excellent videos on how to do exercises. But today I want to start with a question and kind of show you why it's important to know the why. So a great listener to the podcast asked me the other day, she said, "Can I eat eggs every day?" How many times have you been told to eat eggs? Those paleo people. Don't eat eggs, people that don't believe in eating eggs. And don't eat eggs every day. Okay, so none of it's true and all of it's true. The important thing is why. Why do experts tell you to do things? I think they know why. They don't always know why. Some of these people aren't really experts. But the experts that are experts know why, but maybe they just don't think you're smart enough to get it. So they just give you black and white rules. So to answer the question on the eggs. Now, overall, the answer is yes, no, maybe. But here's the real answer. So the reason why some people say don't eat eggs every day is because eggs are high in saturated fat. That is, if you eat the entire egg, not just the egg white. They're very high in saturated fat. An egg yolk has 6 grams of saturated fat. That's high in fat. Saturated fat is more known to clog the arteries. So if we eat a lot of whole eggs every day, we're eating a lot of saturated fat. All of the research shows that if we eat less than 30% of our diet from total fat, so 30% of our diet all day long should be less in total fat, right? And less than 10% of saturated fat. Well, if you're eating a normal 2,000 calorie a day diet or somewhere lower, somewhere higher, and you're eating eggs every day, full eggs every day, then most likely you're going to be over that 10% saturated fat threshold, and so you're eating a high fat diet. So are eggs terrible? No, but full eggs are high in saturated fat. Now, the other thing they don't tell you is that cholesterol that you eat is not associated to the cholesterol in your bloodstream. So yes, eggs are high in cholesterol, but that's not the problem. The problem is the saturated fat. The cholesterol in your bloodstream is made from the saturated fat that you eat. So that's another thing you just need to wipe out when you hear people say it's high in cholesterol. That has no translation whatsoever into high cholesterol into your bloodstream, other than the fact saturated fat leads to higher cholesterol levels, okay? So the question is this: can you eat eggs every day? Yes, as long as you are keeping your saturated fat levels below 10% of your diet and you're keeping your total fat levels below 30% of your diet. Here's an easy way to do that. Eat mostly the egg white. The egg white is where most all the protein is, and there's no fat in it. Now, the other thing I always advise is try to get free range or free range eggs, because simply they're better for you because the chickens are not running around eating stuff that's bad for them, which they're giving to you. And it's a lot better for the chickens too. So all the way around, it's better to try to get free range eggs. So make sure that the eggs are allowed to run around, the chickens are allowed to run around, and the eggs. Hey, if the eggs are running around, those are pretty powerful eggs. But make sure that that's true. You can go to local farms and get them. That's actually the best way to do it. So yes, you can eat them every day, but make sure you're eating predominantly egg white. If we know the reason why, we're more likely to do the behavior suggested. Okay? Great question. More videos like this to come. Have a great day.